playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card Weekend. It's the Raiders and the Bills.
The third of 3 games to finish up this Sunday. We might save the best for last. And off we go here in the wild card round. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And bringing them out is the rare southpaw in his 4th year, coming off his best season as a pro, Tua Tagovailoa.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart. But make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Tua. Finding Pickens for another catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Tua going to throw. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
Now they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Tua. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that one's on 4th.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on 3rd down and force him run into traffic. So I like the wise play he made there. Get it to the sideline out of bounds, where no one's going to have a chance at it.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. Not a touchdown, obviously, but playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition, but you are letting them know that you came to play.
Williams now on the return. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So here are the Bills now getting ready to go on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the 8th-year passer, 2-time Pro Bowler from Mississippi State, Dak Prescott.
And he comes into this wild card round off of a really good regular season, better than 30 touchdown passes. And he said he feels like he can take some shots against his secondary. In fact, in our meeting, he said not only can he take shots, he expects to do it early.
And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. Chris Jones breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Prescott. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Coverage by Byron Murphy.
To throw is Prescott. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive, then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go, shh.
There is a hush indeed. Here's Riley Dixon now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raiders offense ready to go. And work with me here. Is this overhyped or not? You've got a warm weather team on the road in January, and it's cold. What's the deal? Is that a factor or is it not a factor?
I think a lot of it depends on the personality of your head coach and how you prepare for things. And some things you just can't prepare for. If you're coming from a warm weather site, you can't make it cold enough like it is here in this ball game. But what you can do is just tell the guys, dress for the weather and then play like we always play.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A big play there. 47 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open. He has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Prescott to throw it. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Chris Jones, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that.
Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So an early advantage now, and a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away. Williams to return. Taking it about the 1. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
At the 34-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And the Raiders have got him. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Now Prescott. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Micah Parsons. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. his throw is incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Tua to try again on second down. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, well, they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. From the 35, here's a 2nd and 9.
At the 35-yard line.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be 4th down. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend their lead even further. He might be being set up here for a busy ball game. Already 2 kicks here in the 1st quarter, and he's knocked both through the posts.
And for now, you know they'll be happy getting those 3 points, but what they really want is to find a way for him to kick extra points instead of field goals.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Prescott. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
Take it at the 37. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 39 yards there, a big one.
Boy, they've definitely come out of the gate smoking here in the 1st quarter. Whatever they've tried to run has worked. And there's another example right there. Game plan is one thing, but how about his accuracy? It's been exceptional.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Tua sets up to pass it. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Tua setting up shop to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Walker. And the Raiders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football as they go to work on a first and goal. Walker will score. Touchdown, Raiders. No, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, they looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. And here come the Bills.
I guess you could say they're kind of fortunate to be in the position that they're in, able to host as a division champ, because it's really one of the weakest divisions in the NFL.
And there's often the discussion every time, right, that 4th seed, should they actually be hosting? Because sometimes it turns out that division winner has a lesser record than wild card teams that get in, and some people think that'd be a more fair way of doing things. But I got to tell you, I personally like it. The winning a division title, I don't care what the division, how it's ranked, it still means something to me, and I like the fact that they get to host.
I think that that's the reason you have the divisions. If you didn't just stack them all up and take the best 6 records, but there's a division for a reason, and the champion hosts the first round.
And the first rule of thumb in building a team, build a team to win your division. Beat those teams first, then you go from there.
Little short pass here to Hill, and this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a first down.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. On first down, Tagovailoa. Quick slant to Watson. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
At the 26-yard line.
On play action, here's Tua. Open man left side, Shaheed has it. And that worked as well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Walker now on 1st and 10. Now loose football. The ball comes out. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Prescott now after the fumble recovery. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
And they run the option on 2nd down. Oh, Prescott stripped, and the Raiders pick it up. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. And in this very cold night air, how much harder, Charles, is it to hang on to that football?
It's a lot harder, and I know for the most part we think about a ball being slick when there's rain or snow, any type of moisture. But when it's cold and dry like this,
it is cold.
And it is cold, it's also slick that way because you're not able to really grip it the same way. Your hands are cold, and then the hits seem harder. So, yeah, it's a lot more difficult to hold on to the the football, which means you have to emphasize it that much more.
Wind chills right now, 12 degrees.
At the Bills' 41-yard line.
On second down, it's Walker.
And he gets it down to the 32. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Straight ahead, Walker.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Is stopped by P.J. Jones. It's a gain of 6. First down, Raiders.
Tua now on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 13-yard line. The Raiders on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try for the first with Walker. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call, and they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And what else could go wrong at this point? This is going to be a defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on. Well, Charles, things just seem to be getting worse and worse for one sideline. Or flip it over after that fumble return for a touchdown. Better and better on the opposite end. What an impressive first-half performance.
And, partner, I know the saying in the NFL goes that no lead is safe, but I will say that this one seems pretty secure. And if we continue to see plays like that, I'm going to switch back and say this lead is safe.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Prescott off play action. That's out wide here for Robinson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Prescott. Throw right side, complete to Williams. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Prescott now. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Riley Dixon now to punt it away. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. Kenneth Walker headed back out there. A good job in the passing game. Decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
You can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage.
3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd
Here's Tua. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Deion Henley. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Following the interception, here's Prescott finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First down, Prescott. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Micah Parsons make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. And the Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. Here's Prescott. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Prescott. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Prescott now on 2nd down. And he's going to go down again. Micah Parsons in there to get him again. That is sack number 6. One off the NFL record of 7.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Screen play set up for Williams. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And now the field goal team on for Buffalo. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick is indeed good. And he'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
On 2nd down, Tua. There's a short one taken in by Otten. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Tua, a final shot before half. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest, but now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now, because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point.
We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
He juked it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Robinson up the middle. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. 2nd and 9. To throw is Prescott. And Wilson with it, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 28. On the give, here's Robinson. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Back to Robinson now on first down. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Robinson. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. And I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball and they're the ones dictating to the defense.
And this one is right through. And now they'll just need 4 touchdowns as the deficit is now 28. Kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag? You just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
The throw over the middle, taken in, and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down. Up the middle they run. It's Walker to about the 48-yard line.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in for second half blowout material. Now a run with Walker. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Sticking with Walker on second down. Evades the tackler, and now some space. Still going, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ken Walker with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Raiders continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Boy, missed tackles continuing to plague this defense, and they surrender another big play and a touchdown here.
Yeah, by my count, at least 2 guys had shots at it, maybe even more than that. But this defense, they've looked out of sorts all game long. That that was definitely not one of their better efforts right there.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there. It certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
At the 34-yard line.
Tua going to throw. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. That catch moves him over 100 yards now for this wild card game. And a 1st down as well.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Raiders.
Looking to pass. Tua. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. DJ Jones in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now Tua. He's got this to Pickens. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 42.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Raiders.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will extend their lead even further. I got to think at this point, 3rd quarter, if you're able to hold on to the ball, get 3 at the end, that's all you're looking for.
I would agree with that because right now, this is a job well done by them. In fact, it's almost time for handshakes, a little dap on the sidelines, maybe even start to discuss post-game plans. And for the guys who haven't played yet, go ahead and get loose. Your time is now.
They begin the drive with Robinson. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. This one swung out to Williams. And they get him down, but not
before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And this will be incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Throwing, Prescott. It's brought in by Wilson. And he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down.
That's good for a Bills first down.
Here's Prescott. Over the middle, complete. It's Williams. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hand off now to Robinson.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd down, Prescott.
He's got room to roam.
And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
14-yard line.
They'll run it now with Robinson. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
74 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
In motion goes Patrick.
Prescott to throw it. And he's got it. Touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bills are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon.
This taken in at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field.
And you know, both of us gave these guys a real shot coming in here, but I don't think anyone saw this on the road with this lead in the playoffs. They've looked good a lot of times this year. This is probably as good as they've looked.
Well, it's been a textbook game for them because what you talk about as a visiting team is putting the pressure on the home team. And what puts more pressure on a home team than to be behind the entire game? Because the home crowd's there really for coordination. They expect to win. And when you're behind, it takes the crowd out of the game, and then the crowd gets a little bit uncomfortable, maybe a little bit frustrated with the home team, and that gives you an extra advantage. So they've done it perfectly. Big lead, put everything back on the home team, and they're capitalizing on it.
Right now, that crowd, silent.
They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
They run again with Walker. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Walker.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and the big yardage all night long.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Now left side on the swing pass, and he'll get nothing out of that one. So he'll be stopped here for no gain, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now Prescott. Got his man. It's Williams. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Prescott now. That is caught. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards. 1st down, Prescott. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Patrick. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46. To the air again, Prescott. Finding his big receiver, Patrick, over the middle. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup.
Prescott.
He'll drop this down to Williams.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott.
And he'll find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bills' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. A 1st down throw for Prescott.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Into the hands of Patrick left side. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, Prescott. And it's caught.
And the Bills are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
There's Prescott. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And again, it's Prescott. This is caught. Touchdown, Bills.
Michael Wilson.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bills get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to 24. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon.
On the return, Marcus Jones from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. They have bucked the trend so far. Sterling performance to this point. On the road, no less, in the wild card round. And they look to finish things off here in this 4th quarter.
A run on 1st down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all.
Now 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 18-yard line.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he'll find some space up to about the 25. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game. Check. Got that done. Win a wild card game. Big check.